Once upon a time, there was a small girl. She was a really bad girl in the reality. Even though she was arrogant and unfriendly, she has organized her birthday party and invited many friends. During the party she was given a really beautiful mirror. However, she didn't like it and threw it away. The mirror crashed instantly. Everyone were disappointed by her lack of manners. But suddenly, a mighty dragon appeared.
Young girl, I'm disappointed by your behavior. Until you learn how to be good and friendly, you will be kept in the form of a dragon,
he told. Everyone was afraid of the dragons, so our young and still bad girl traveled through the world. But after some time, she started to be hungry. She met an older lady who was really friendly and she wasn't afraid of dragons. She had a campfire nearby with some tasty food and invited our bad girl for a meal. Now, our bad girl decided to gather a bouquet of flowers to gratitude for the tasty soup. Will you guide her? Hello, we are the Dumbusters team from Mickiewicz University, located in Poland. For the last 8 months we have been developing a game which supports the rehabilitation process. But let's start from the very beginning. On the 2010 there was a premiere of the Kinect sensor. It stunned the market. New approaches for developers came into life. Many games came into the market and most of them promotes the idea of physical activity during the gameplay. Our goal was to make the next step, to create the game which will be used during the rehabilitation process. Why? Because rehabilitation is a very long-lasting process and doing the same sets of exercises every day is very boring. We want to make them more interesting. We have consulted with many specialists in the area of physiotherapy and they have told us that rehabilitation cannot exist without the use of proper tools. For example, training ball and air cushion are commonly used during the kinesiotherapy, a process in which patient rebuilds his natural sensory motor abilities through performing sets of movements. After we have seen how exercises are being performed, we have started to design our game with the use of Kinect. This is a video from a tool provided with the Kinect SDK. As you can see, there was a problem. Our exercise ball was recognized as a human. We have extended Kinect SDK so that it could be used with our tools during the gameplay. Then our game Wreck the Dragon came into life. Our recipients are children aged between 5 and 9 years and physiotherapists who manage the rehabilitation process. From child's point of view, Wreck the Dragon is an interactive adventure. Child's goal is to do proper exercises which triggers the movement of virtual character. Story behind the game gives sense to the exercises so that child have bigger motivation to perform them. From the physiotherapist point of view, it's a game which helps him to manage rehabilitation, assigning proper exercises and control their correctness. On the video you can see a prototype of Windows 8 application which shows these functionalities. Our game currently supports 2 rehabilitation tools, training ball and the air cushion. For each of the tools we have prepared other training levels, the forest and the canyon. We plan to include many more tools in the future and offer it as downloadable content. But now let's take a look at the gameplay. Once upon a time, there was a small girl. The exercises are about guiding a dragon, collecting flowers and avoiding obstacles. While sitting on the rehabilitation ball, the child has to bounce on the ball in order to make the dragon fly forward. Flowers and obstacles are placed randomly on the map, but they underlay the settings of the desired level, the amount of flowers to collect, maximum speed of the dragon. Once the child develops stability of sitting on the ball, it can start leaning out to the left and right in order to maneuver the dragon. This will increase the exercise complexity. In the second training level, the child has to maintain standing position while placed on the air cushion. The dragon moves forward as long as the child stays on the cushion. Later on, the child can start to train a squat position in which the dragon moves to the bottom of the map and has a chance to collect more flowers. Our inspiration for the story was a book named Dragon Girl. Its main goal is to make exercises more interesting. Connecting exercises with the story gives sense to the whole rehabilitation process and makes child has more motivation while exploring and interacting with the virtual world. After a training session, they can meet their schoolmates and told them that they were flying a dragon and picking up flowers. That's much more interesting. Rehabilitation support, end of boredom during the trainings, extension of Kinect, future integration with Xbox Live, simple training levels which are fulfilling the needs of specialists. That's Wreck the Dragon. Thank you.